everyone, this is ECNI 834 and this is Danny and Joe's course content online. So I'll start by just letting you know that we used Google Classroom as our LMS and you are currently looking at our home screen. So we're going to give you a quick tool through of our site so that you know what we've been getting up to over the course of this semester. So we'll start by clicking on the classwork tab, and this is going to take you to the page where we have stored and uploaded all of our content that our kids can then go on and complete. And you should know that we have been using my grade 2-3 class as a guinea pig group to actually try out some of this content. So that's been really interesting to see firsthand if our assignments are actually working and whether they are appropriate grade level and appropriate content for a class of grade 2-3 students. So I'll just show you really quick here. These are all of our modules, and they've been used for a variety of things over the course of the semester, and we're not quite done yet. But I'll start up here at the top and just highlight these first two modules, the Hello Google Classroom and the Hello Read and Write. So Joe came and joined me in my classroom and introduced this first module, which was really handy because I had never used Google Classroom before, and he's kind of an expert on it. So he came in and we talked about just the functionality of Google Classroom as well as some of the neat tricks that the kids can use, such as read and write. So just an example of one of our assignments, they could watch a video on how to use Google Read and Write, and then they would select one of these pieces of writing and have the computer read it to them. So that was really great. And then another class favorite was our class photo album. So this taught the kids how to take a photo of themselves and paste it into a slideshow. So they had a really awesome time playing around with the camera. Some, as you can see, have followed directions a little bit better than others, but they had a really awesome time doing this, and it was a great introduction to the program. Then if you go down a little bit further into our content, our first module of science content was the What is Matter unit. So we talked a little bit about what matter is, some of the properties of matter, and we tried to use a lot of different programming to make sure that all different kinds of learners had an opportunity to shine in this online setting. So things such as having them watch a video at home with their family about matter, and then going online and doing a little quiz to help us understand what they learned. And Joe was very kind to create this as a storage system for all the information that they were inputting, so we were able to have an understanding of whether they were making anything out of the content that they were taking in. We used Plickers in this first module as well, showing the kids a little bit more about what is matter. Again, a great assessment tool. It stores all of the answers for you. Just 5 simple questions, and they love using the Plickers cards to help them answer. So that was a nice way to kind of bridge the online and classroom on that. We also utilized Edpuzzle, which was a great way for us to gather some more information. So the kids watched Bill Nye the Science Guy Phases of Matter video, and there were 11 questions that popped up for them throughout the course of the video that they had to answer. We're not quite through that one yet, but it's been really great to have this as an option as well for collecting some data on what they're actually learning. And then Joe set up a really awesome learning check-in at Kahoot. So he made a great screencastify, which you'll see on your screen right now, that explained to the kids how to use Kahoot, showed them all about the game pin and just a little bit about how to play. So that was a really nice way to introduce it to them. And then again, Kahoot stores all the answers for us, so we have an option of going back and looking at that data, which is wonderful. So we looked at that. If you go down and you're looking at our changes of state unit, this was definitely our most hands-on. This is where all of the experiments are happening. They will do many of them at home, although I think I will complete a couple of these at school as well, just to give the kids an opportunity if they didn't get to try them at home. So there's a couple different ways that we've set this up. You can either just go on. This one is a video that we have linked. The kids can go on and try the content through the video, see if they can make it at home, and then they can upload how their experiment went onto our classroom Facebook page. Or another really interesting thing, Joe has created videos of some of the kids at his school finishing some of the experiments and demonstrating how to do them. So my guys will be able to log in, watch that, and then post how they made out on our Facebook page. So that's kind of a fun way to incorporate another class as well. And we've linked a bunch of just websites that have the step-by-step on how to do some of these experiments. So the kids will be able to easily do them at home with their family. And then finally in this module, we've got another kind of cool assessment tool. Joe has gone on and done another screencastify on how to make your own textbook. So he's shown the kids how to slide images over, copy and paste their own images. Again, it just gives us an awesome way to understand whether they are understanding the content that we've been doing. And again, in a different format than we've done in the past, which we thought was really important just to make sure that everyone had a good opportunity to feel like they're being a master, at least in some areas. So that was kind of fun. And then finally, put your knowledge to the test. We've got a couple more different experiments here, some that will be done in school and some that will be done online. We've utilized Edpuzzle again, which has been great. We've utilized Kahoot, and again, I would just direct my kids back to this great video that Joe had created on how to use it if they have forgotten. And then we finished with the States of Matter final quiz. So again, just a really easy way to collect some data, make sure they're understanding. We actually had one child already turn it in, and it does a really, really nice job of storing all of this information for us, so we have it to go back and look through. So again, just an awesome resource that Google Classroom offers. Yeah, that pretty much sums up our content. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and let us know. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing this semester with us and having a peek through our online content. Thanks so much. Bye.